today is our annual careers fair. We're trying to support the players their potential plan Bs. We have got a range of professional clubs around Yorkshire, all willing to look at kind of what their next steps are. We've got a range of different companies and organisations giving time to give back for potential future transitions beyond their academies.
I always have good advice during my career as a player. Clearly the level of support has grown and the options and avenues available for these young players are now greater. And like I said, I think you can only, as a young player, you are solely focused on football and you want to be a professional footballer. That's why we play. You enjoy your football with your mates at school, grassroots, you get to the academy level and it starts to become a real prospect that you could end up a professional footballer. But unfortunately the stats don't quite marry up with that level of expectation of a young player, and as they go through that scholarship programme and they get to the end of that, that's usually when they start thinking, right, okay, I might not get a contract now, what are my options? And it's important that events like this, and Stuart and Greg have been great guests today, and it gives the young lads that opportunity.
The second year scholars at the minute, they will either have their decisions to the minute or get them soon if they get off the pro contract or not. So unfortunately statistics show the vast majority of what they want. So a huge part of my role is planning the next steps, having them on to do. Days like today is designed to highlight the players, what things are out there. There are so many, you might not know because we always know for so long in football, so it's about highlighting all these groups that are available.
I think it's really key that we are supporting the players. We have a lot of stereotypes in football that we don't do enough for the players when they are released. I think this is an event where we are trying to drive personal development and we do care about the players. I think for me personally, we have a duty that we have to support the lads throughout the journey. We've got PFA here, we've got the EFL and the LFA on here today, which is a real driver for why the day's gone ahead. Obviously, Trio Recruitment sponsored it, which is really supportive, someone from the community to kind of help out the day to get it together, which is really important for me personally and the club.
Lucky enough at the new school. Stephen is trying to sort of
Try to mix it up and vary it with a variety of education providers, different careers, ones that combine football, ones that combine it full time, some that you could potentially welcome in non-league, semi-pro, combine a career or education besides that. We try to give them the widest variety possible.
Any women in here that have gone through childbirth, he's gone straight through the ball.
Well, I just try to tell them to just try to stay positive. Obviously, there's a lot of tough decisions going on this time of year. Kids not getting offered professional contracts, but as can be seen here on display, there's lots of different options. You can go to America, you can go on showcase tours, you can go to university. So I think it's not something to be disappointed on. It's almost an exciting time because it's a fresh start. It's a chance for you to really push on now and do something new and exciting.
Really pleasing that everyone's come together to give the time for the lads. Some of them might be in a bit of an in-between moment where they're not quite sure, and hopefully there'll be a conversation in the room that will help them. And the motivation for this event was from Max Adamson last year. So Max didn't get a pro contract with us and he's gone off to Australia on the back of the event that we held last year. So it's really fruits in the pudding really that we're supportive. He's gone out there living a new life and he's playing football and loving the game over abroad. So it's our duty of care to keep driving that love, keep driving through.
Obviously, I was asked about my experience, the rejection at young ages, and struggling to get first team football anywhere. So hopefully that's helped them to let them know that it's not a perfect ride. Everyone sees the perfect ride when you're a young kid, thinking you'll be at one club and you'll be there for the rest of your life, but it's not always the case. So you always have to be adaptable and have other options and look at other things that can help you progress in life, not just in football.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it.
I think it's been a great event. I came last year and I think we've certainly upped the game this year. I think the fact that Stuart and Greg have put so much hard work into it and got a lot of different organisations here, it only opens players' eyes as to what options might be out there in case they didn't make it as a professional footballer. I mean, from our point of view as the PFA, we want players to actively look, whether they're still playing or getting released or don't have the option of a contract. We still want them to look into other careers as well as playing football, because it's a short career, you don't know what can happen. Some lads today will be getting released and might not take a contract somewhere, so I think having all these different options with the added support of the PFA and from these options as well can only go well for footballers, young footballers.
We're big on that. We always talk about we like to develop him as a person, not just a player. We're quite big on that in the academy. So days like that, it's mainly designed for the second year, so we're getting their decisions. But we've got our first years here today. It's important that they start looking forward already. And even for the ones who might not have received the programme, we always say to our lads, at some point your football journey is going to end, whether that's the end of your scholarship, when you're 600 league games to the club, it will end. So it's always important to have someone when that day comes.
We hope that the lads have a conversation around the next step if they have had a release decision from their current club. So it does range from category 2 and 3 academies in the room today. So the days for them, we're the first club to really drive this type of event alongside the LFE's Laps event. So it's really important for us to drive the players' next steps, and we are supportive. We are wanting to push the resilience to keep going, and there are lots of avenues available that the lads don't really know, so that's what today is.
See so many different clubs here and see so many different agencies here and other people showing the other opportunities. I think the academy is a brilliant job to put together. It wasn't something that was available when I was a kid, and I think something like this would have been very useful because not many kids know what they're going to do after football, so I think this is really, really good.
I know it's like the lads that just play football most of the time, but hopefully they realise that we designed it for them to try and help them, and ultimately myself, all of the staff in the room, we try the best for these players, so hopefully the day will achieve that.
They've got 6 or 7 clubs here today, which shows the level of interest, not only from the young players, but the staff of the clubs as well. And like I said, it's important that young footballers do have that support, that guidance, that experience to fall back on, and make sure that they've got the best advice for, to make an informed decision at the end of it.